Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. Today is Thursday, July 14th, 2016, Bastille Day in France. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. Well, late yesterday afternoon in U.S. time, there was a surprise announcement. The new Foreign Secretary of the United Kingdom is former London Mayor Boris Johnson. New Prime Minister Theresa May is populating her cabinet with a number of prominent Brexiteers. Johnson's appointment prompted some immediate reaction from the continent. He has been singled out by the Germans for causing the Brexit with a diet of lies. His counterpart in France, Jean-Marc, was asked on French radio if he was surprised by Johnson's appointment. He said it's a sign of the British political crisis that's come out of the referendum vote. He said during the campaign he told a lot of lies to the British people, and now it is him who has his back against the wall. He is up against it to defend his country, and also that the relationship with Europe is clear. The European Parliament chief, Martin Schulz, said that the new cabinet appointed by May seems to be based on solving internal split in the British Conservative Party rather than promoting the national interest, continuing a, quote, dangerously vicious cycle that will hurt Britain and Europe. Johnson's appointment as Foreign Secretary was met with a degree of appalled surprise from French media, many of whom expressed shock at what was seen as intellectual dishonesty of some of Johnson's comments during the Brexit campaign, namely when he likened the EU to a project by Adolf Hitler. Boston Consulting Group, a respected consulting company, is now predicting that up to 80,000 jobs in London's financial services industry could end up being relocated as a result of the British exit. A large chunk of those jobs that might leave will be in the insurance industry. This doomsday prediction comes after a survey of the financial services sector for thoughts as to how it relates now post-Brexit. The jobs will transfer as European firms move their headquarters to other cities such as Paris and Frankfurt. Boston Consulting also believes that London's financial services could be drained of 20% of jobs as companies take action over loss of passporting rights and being locked out of the single EU market. Another ramification, Delta Airlines, the American-based carrier, said that it's decided to reduce its U.S. to Britain capacity on its winter schedule because of the economic uncertainty of the Brexit. The number 2 air carrier said that it's going to reduce its U.S.-UK routes by about 6 percentage points overall and transfer that capacity elsewhere in its system. Delta said that the revenue environment remains challenging because of geopolitical uncertainty. Insurers XL and Aspen in Bermuda have become the latest reinsurers to pre-announce second quarter natural catastrophe losses that include hits, of course, from the Fort McMurray wildfire in Canada. XL said that it estimates net losses for the second quarter to be $240 million from natural catastrophes. It said that about $120 million of that came from the Fort McMurray fire. Aspen said that its preliminary natural cat loss seems to be about $65 million. It said it said that about 50% of that, or about $32 or $33 million, is also due to the Fort McMurray fire. In western Kenya this morning, 5 police officers were killed after an arrested terror suspect apparently grabbed a rifle and opened fire. The man has now been recaptured. It occurred in West Pokot County in the western part of the country. The Bermuda insurance industry is projected to grow at a steady pace as a result of new regulations as well as possible benefits from the Brexit. This is according to a London-based business intelligence company called Timetric. Timetric says that the Bermuda insurance industry will rise to about $167 billion in 2019, up from about $102 billion in 2014. That's an annual growth rate of about 10.3%. There's been a fire burning in New Mexico, a fracking fire, since Monday night in San Juan County. The fire broke out at a fracking site owned and operated by the WPX Energy Company, a Tulsa, Oklahoma company, set off several explosions and temporarily closed off nearby Highway 550. The site is located on the Manco Shale Deposit area. It contains 6 new wells there, as well as 36 oil storage tanks. All 36 tanks caught on fire. As of this morning, only 7 of the 36 tanks remain on fire. The other 29 have burned out. The fire was so hot that the fire departments decided to just simply let it burn itself out. And the United States, next week, get ready, there's a heat wave coming. A huge area of high pressure is forecast to develop over the central part of the country next week, which is going to bring the most significant heat wave of the summer to date. It's too soon to say just how hot the temperatures will be, but indications are saying that the country may face its hottest weather of the year. Oklahoma City, St. Louis, Minneapolis, Chicago, Milwaukee, Des Moines, and Kansas City, Missouri are expected to be some of the cities that will be the hardest hit. How hard? The model right now is saying that the temperature in Des Moines, Iowa will likely exceed 100 degrees for at least 3 straight days. The problem with weather is that it moves. And if there's a hot, high-pressure system over the Midwestern U.S., that means it's moving east, hitting the big population centers in the northeastern U.S. We'll keep our air conditioners at the ready. Thank you for watching. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.